Hi Libra, welcome to my page, The Wright Guidance. My name is Lisa, and I'm here to bring in the second half of January love reading and how do they feel about you reading for you with the assistance of your angels and guides. I'm excited to do this for you. We're going to work with two decks, Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, and then my favorite, which most of you are used to, my love pack, lots and lots of cards from both of these decks. So the reading is going to be split into first, communication from your angels and guides on what you need to know for the second half of this month, January 2020. And then when I do the second part, it will be how do they feel about you? You are going to be invited to use your intuition. Your guides know exactly how I'm going to lay this out. So for those of you who are new, your guides brought you here for a reason. Important messages are coming through these readings. And those of you in partnership, and make sure you watch your partner's reading as well for extra and further guidance, because I get life coachy about how to make your relationship as incredible as possible. So I am welcoming all of you Libras, angels and guides. You're very welcome here. Please bring in loud, clear communication, messages and transmissions for your beautiful Libra people for the second half of January. What would you like for them to know? And those of you who are new will notice I keep my cards face down because I am going to be channeling in the messages as they come through. All of us here on YouTube have our way. No way is better than the other. It's just how we communicate with our guides. We're all so different. Lots and lots of messages for Libra. Jesus Lord. All right. Love pack messages, Libras, angels, and guides. You can use these cards. They're wonderful. What messages do you have for these beautiful Libra people for the second half of January, please, 2020? Wonderful. Okay. All right, fantastic. Sorry. I realized I put my finger right over the camera. All righty. I'm going to go through the Psychic Tarot for the Heart messages first, and then the love pack, and then followed by how do they feel about you, Libra? All right. Wonderful. First out the gate, really important message. So you are seeking guidance from your higher self. Some of you might be finding that you are more committed to the self and self-care. And you could be, when you are in self-care mode, and maybe some of you meditate and some of you, when you find you're driving, maybe you're finding in trance, you are receiving messages. So this is an indication that your angels and guides are very, very present. And if you are a seeker and you're seeking guidance, and it could be for my singles, you're seeking guidance on where's this guy or where's this girl or where am I going to meet them? Trust in any instincts or what your intuition is telling you, because some of you are being communicated on what steps to take, what hobby to rejoin, because maybe someone special is waiting for you in that arena. Maybe in an actual arena. Speaking like a true Canadian, see? Hockey arena. All right. Some of you are rebuilding your heart chakra. You are healing. And even in a relationship, you could find yourself healing from old ways, healing from past traumas, healing from assumptions, I hear. Some of you are making assumptions about your partner and have closed off that heart chakra, and you are not allowing love in and you are not allowing love out. And for my singles who have maybe gone through something and have healed themselves, because she's very much surrounded in green, which could tell me that you are fully healed from a past relationship and you are ready to rebuild, because that's what this card is. And it's just further guidance to say, see with the angel wings in the background, that your angels and guides are helping you with this transmission of this message from me to you, from them. It's like, it's time to rebuild. It's time to try a different approach, I hear. It's time to extend the love from your hand, and it's time to trust once again. Some of you could be staying with a partner. For some of you are staying with a partner who perhaps had betrayed you, stepped out, cheated, whatever word you want to use, maybe even gave attention to someone else, and you're very hurt from that, and you're very closed off from that. And your guides are saying this is no way to live. You have to be open. You have to allow this person to make amends. So some of you could be giving someone a second chance, or maybe someone has come back and is asking for a second chance, and you are wondering if you can rebuild with them. So let's see what the rest of the reading is going to say, because I don't want to say anything straight out the gate. So again, another very much green card, simply love. This is you. Some of you are actually going to be dating, or some of you could be in relationship with a single dad or a single mom. And this is, you know, a package deal, is that remember to love and realize that if the divine has brought you, if you are moving into a relationship and someone's got a child, you know, you have the ability to love that child like your own. You really, really do. So if you're here and you're like, I'm starting a relationship with this person has a child, or maybe you have children, you're wondering, you know, can that man be, you know, be a great stepdad, or can she be a great stepmom? You know, and to me, this is very healing, which means they're going to bring a lot of healing to your life and you're going to bring a lot of healing to their life. So this is a beautiful card. This card message also for my couples who, you know, have a family together. This is making sure that you're a wonderful example to your kids on what love looks like, but also as a family unit, how are you loving each other, supporting each other, nurturing the bonds? You know, this is a really important message to hear, because some people are very self-involved, and all of us get wrapped up in a busy schedule, but you got to have FaceTime with your babies, and you got to connect, and you got to hear what's on their mind, because as much as we're here for love and we want, you know, a partner, you're also your child's first love too, right? Yeah. Just saying. Some of you don't trust yourself. So control. This could mean a few things. Now, this is going to resonate, they say, for one person. So whoever resonates with what I'm about to say, take it, because you meant to hear this. Some of you can't control yourself and have a wandering eye, so you need to like knock it off. Okay? So some of you also, you know, don't trust yourself for picking someone. So this could mean my single people. You can't control, you know, how people hurt you, because, you know, look at the body language here. You know, we don't do sexes in my reading. You know, you could be feeling very, very hurt about how someone treated you in the past, or what the dynamic of your relationship, those of you in partnership now, you feel like that person has too much control and you're just done with it. You just feel like you're not heard. You don't have a balanced relationship. So what can you do to control this situation? Well, you can speak up and you can say, you know, this dynamic doesn't work for me, and I'm looking for equal give and take. I'm looking for equal give and receive. I'm looking for help around the house. Whatever it is you're looking for, I don't know, but you're feeling very down, some of you. Okay, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but some of you feel like, you know, I don't pick the right person. I'm terrible at picking the right person, or I can't control that I keep getting in a relationship with a narcissist, or I keep dating cheaters. Whatever this is, you got to heal from that, right? Like, this is something you need to stop, because if your set point of attraction is on that's, you know, the universe is going to be like, you're ordering more. Order 5 coming right up. You know, you're going to keep ordering the same shit. So don't put out what you don't want to receive, right? So you can say, you know what, it stops now. And you know how you really stop the momentum of that is by loving yourself and taking really good care of yourself and having an expectation on yourself on how you treat yourself, and making sure how you treat the people you love, because you want to be able to attract that love back, because that's the love you give, right? So take that if you need to. Okay. This is a card with a few different messages. This is moving a relationship to a more committed. So in this photograph, you have a hand fasting. A hand fasting is a more serious commitment. So some of you could have been just dating, and it looks like maybe in the second half of January, you guys are thinking about moving in together, taking your relationship to the next level, really committing. Maybe, you know, you guys were just dating and seeing other people, but maybe now is time for committing. And this could also mean that you and a partner are already committed, but you're taking that relationship to the next level and moving it to another level. And you see here, you got that big heart, and the divine is giving you energy to recommit to that love and rebuild. Remember, we got the rebuild card, right? You have to rebuild the relationship. You have to realize you're committed. This person is committed to you as well. And the divine is saying you need to shine a light on that relationship. You need to shine a light on your partner. You need to really love them and show them that and tell them that. And actions speak louder than words. So don't just say like, I love you. Okay, I love you too. Show them you love them, right? Surprise them with something lovely. Do something incredibly thoughtful. And, you know, If you don't know how to do those things, ask your friends on like, how do you think I can be thoughtful? Because, you know, for me, a lot of my friends are male and I'm really good at giving them suggestions. Okay. Some of you might be feeling that you're at a crossroads. Some of you might be feeling you have the choice between two options. Some of you, and you are wondering who you might commit to. Okay. This other, you know, is a choice between two paths about where you could be taking that relationship. Or, you know, some of you who are single, you're wondering, you know, do I stay just where I am because, you know, it's easy and comfortable, but the divine's not going to drop him or her on your lap, right? This person's not going to jump out of thin air, right? So you have to make the choice. See how the person is standing in the middle? You're not making a choice, right? So you either choose that you want a partnership, or you're going to recommit to the marriage, or you're going to give it effort, because right now you're not choosing, and the universe and the divine and spirit is not bringing anything because you haven't given energy and further instructions for them to intervene, right? So if you're looking for love and you're looking for that, are you putting effort? Because you're not. There's no effort here, right? Those of you who are married, you're also not choosing your partner. You're not. You're in limbo. You and the partner are in limbo, and you have to rebuild this, right? So choose a path. Choose to either leave this partnership or choose to commit to it, right? First, you got to give it your all. You got to really recommit, because you got the rebuild card. So I think you're staying. You're choosing to rebuild. You got the committed card, right? And only you can control yourself, you know, about the effort you give. You know, you got, the divine is here to help you rebuild. You're here listening to this for a reason. Seek out their help. Seek out their divinely guided messages to you. You know, I promise to always give you this type of content, right? Very honest. You hear it, very honest. I ask for that. Be straight up. Tell every sign what they need to hear. And we're not sugarcoating shit here on my channel. We're just not. Okay? See, some of you are feeling alone, isolated. Even in a marriage, you feel very isolated. And I know what that's like. I've divorced someone. Okay? I took my 3 little kids and I got the fuck out because I wasn't heard. And no matter what I did, I wasn't heard. Okay? So don't make your partner exit stage left because you're not choosing them. Okay? And if your partner is the one not choosing you, you need to tell them, I feel very alone. I feel very isolated. I want to rebuild. I want to recommit. I want this marriage and I want to fight for this marriage. And I want us to remember how it was before we had the family, or remember how it was in the beginning. And we have to recharge our batteries, and we have to plug our relationship back in and give it energy and fill its battery back up, because you know why? It's worth it. You came here to love. All of us did. This Earth School is about relationships. Are you proud of your role? Are you proud of the girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, mother, father role that you have? Are you proud? And if not, do something about it. Lisa, always in your face. Okay. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful message, because guess what? Libra, you are irresistible. And for those of you singles, this is the card I want to get when I'm giving a singles read to someone. This is letting you know that many suitors are going to be interested in what you have to offer. If you're thinking, I just have to lose 50 pounds, I just have to this, I just have to that. No. Perfect, whole, and complete the way you are. If you change the way you look in the process, who gives a shit? Then you change the process. But you need to realize that there is someone looking for exactly what you bring to the table when you are open and clear and honest about what you bring to the table in your profile. This is the type of partner I am, and this is the type of partner I'm looking for. And if they don't like it, they're just going to keep on scrolling. So realize that there's someone who's going to read that, or multiple people apparently are going to think you're incredibly irresistible, Libra. So get off your ass and sign up on those proper websites, okay? Those of you in partnership, your partner finds you irresistible and wants to recommit. They want this. They love you. They are attracted to you. They want to come together with you. So you have to plug your relationship back in, okay? Look at this. Enjoyment. This card deck has like a crap ton of negative messages. So far, we have 2 wonderful ones. This is you and your partner enjoying time together. You and a new partner enjoying time together. Or finding a partner, or you and your partner enjoying nature. You guys really connect in nature. And even though here in Toronto, winter, and a lot of Canada, winter, but there are winter things you can do together. we can buy the gear to be out in these temperatures. Some of you who live in different climates, I see my analytics. I've got all over the world watching here, but you need to go out in nature and really commit to spending time in nature. You know, for those of you who are looking for someone who is a nature junkie like you, maybe you do canoe and maybe you kayak and maybe, you know, you ski and you're an outdoorsman or an outdoorswoman, and that's the type of partner you're looking for. Well, that needs to be in the profile. And so for those of you in partnership where you and your partner once enjoyed that, get back to it. Even if it means taking a vacation, that brings adventure back into your life, okay? Look at this. You got the rebuild card, and now you got the commitment card, and you also got that hand fasting card. Why did I put that away? This is fantastic messages coming in for my Libras. Committing, remembering that you're married, remembering that, you know, you have to give and receive. You are an equal partnership here, and your partner wants to commit to you, and they want your love and attention. They want to have enjoying times with you, and they find you irresistible. So let them find you irresistible. Let them, you know, crave the intimacy they want to have with you or share in intimacy. This is also for those of you single, okay, that you could be moving towards a partner, okay, who finds you irresistible, yeah, who's going to like the same things as you do and is looking for a straight the hell up commitment. Check, check, check. Look at this. No negative. Okay, relax. No negative cards, Libra. Okay. Adventure. So you got adventure and enjoyment. So very, very much in nature. Okay. So this is about, you know, and the thing is too, when we're outside, and in my last relationship, we took 2 winter vacations. I don't know why the hell we did that, but we did. And we stayed in our own country. We went to Montreal and Quebec. And it was winter and it was cold as hell. But you know what? There was something so amazing about being in the city or being in the old, you know, Quebec City and just walking the streets and enjoying nature and getting fresh air and going to winter festivals and doing things like that. So don't allow weather to stop you. And there's something wonderful about taking in the earth's energy and breathing the fresh air and getting the sun if it's out where you live. We don't have sun here today. We have snow. But when it's sunny, you could bet your ass there's a lot of Canadians who are like, oh, we need to get our vitamin D when we can get it. But it looks wonderful. Okay. Now, I want to ask, how does your partner feel about you? Or, you know, how is your future partner going to feel about you? Or the person you are inquiring about, how do they feel about you? How this is going to work, I'm going to put the camera down again. I'm going to put groupings of cards together, and then from both decks, you are going to use your intuition. So your guides are going to magnetically pull you towards a grouping. I don't know how many groups. I won't know until I shuffle. And then I'm going to allow you to, you know, I'll say, this is group 1, and then I'll hold my fingers up for grouping 2 for a while until you can fast forward. That way you don't have to listen to me go on and on. Okay. All right. That's good height. Okay. So let's do this. All right. So welcoming again, Libras, angels and guides here. Apparently there's already a card out. Asking for clear and accurate information. How do they feel about my Libra? Okay, so we're going to do 4 groupings. Gemini also had 4 groupings. Remember to watch that person's sign as well for guidance. Okay. Can I please have an additional piggybacking card, please, guides, angels, Libras? Oh, is that for 1? Oh, that's for 2? Okay, thank you. I didn't even have to get through my spiel. Okay. So let's number these, okay? So we have grouping 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we're obviously going to do grouping 1 first. All right, so 1. All right. All right. Guess what? How they feel about you is they love your sense of humor. You make them laugh. They feel joyful in your company. They feel like they can be themselves in your company. So don't forget to have those experiences and bring that to the table, because that's one thing that they really do love about you. And they are looking to blend energies with you. So if you're just recently dating someone, you really make this person laugh, and they're looking to have balance with you, which is equal give and take in a partnership. Okay. For those of you married, your guides are, you know, what your partner's looking for is more times, that more enjoyment, committing to going out and having some fun, laughter, and merriment. Maybe some festivals, you know, funny movies, whatever you got to do. Even sometimes home at Netflix, watching some comedies and having some laughter. But, you know, this person wants to spend time with you, and they want equal give and take, and they want that balance. So really beautiful, beautiful messages on how they feel about you, Libra. Yes, my dog is going, Okay, so let's do grouping 2. Hello, grouping 2. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Oh, ballsies. Okay, this is the card of bad choice. Okay, so how they feel about you is, you know, it's like she's taking a bite of the forbidden fruit because there's a worm in there. Rocky, shush. Okay, now if they're feeling that, you know, this could be someone who's already partnered up, and you know, if they take a bite of the forbidden fruit, then they've cheated. This is going to resonate with just with some of you. Just let me get, because there's another card. Relax, okay? But some of you, how they see you is, you know, they could be making a bad choice by getting in relationship with you. If this person, if you're hoping this person's coming back, you know, they're thinking if they were to come back, it would be a really bad choice for them. Okay, let's see what the supporting card is. Yeah. Yeah, it's supported by the darkest fears. And so if this person thinks of you, they could be thinking, one second. They feel like you're weighing them down. And what they mean by that is, you know, that if there's been a lot of quarrels in the past, if there's been a lot of conflict, that they want no part of that. Okay, so if there's been conflict, their fear is that it won't get better. There won't be any bright sunny days. You see both cards are very dark. This card even says problem at the bottom. Okay, so the relationship could be problematic. There could be a lot of drama. So if you're married and this is how this person sees you, as being very drama filled, you know, that you're very negative even. So it's up to you to shine your bright light. It's up to you to turn this relationship around so that they don't see you this way. They could be thinking, like, if I stay with you any longer, that, you know, my life is going to go down the toilet. It's a bad choice, right, for them, because everybody wants a life. Everyone wants to be loved and supported, right? So are you going to recommit? Remember the cards you got before, right? Are you going to do any of those things so that this person sees you in a new light? That's a choice. Okay. You could seek out other readings to see if anything else supports you here on YouTube, or you can receive a personal reading from someone you know, or from myself, whatever is going to help you with that as well. Okay. I'm going to move on to grouping 3. Grouping 3. Okay. Grouping 3, how they feel about you is they could be feeling some pain in the relationship. Maybe some heartbreak. Maybe they feel like, you know, their heart is broken in this relationship. They don't feel loved. They're feeling pain. They don't have any light. They don't feel supported and loved. Okay. When they're with you, they don't feel that. So they could be in pain because they want more. They want that irresistibility. They want that commitment. So let's see what the supporting card is. How interesting. Challenging times means their defenses are up. Their defenses are up when it comes to you. So they don't know if you want the same thing as them, right? So their defense is up because maybe there was pain. Maybe you caused them pain in the past. Maybe one of you, maybe you stepped out and maybe that person doesn't trust you, or you caused a heartbreak, and that's up to you to make amends, right? And how you do that, remember, is go back to plugging your relationship back in and giving it the power, and realizing that this person didn't leave, right? Unless if they have, I don't know, because this is general. I don't know how many people are going to watch this, but you know, if you've caused someone pain, you've got to make amends, because right now, see, they got a shield up. They're defending, they're blocking their heart. They're scared. They're scared that you're going to take advantage, or they're scared to love you because they're afraid of getting hurt. So you have to make amends, and you know, you kind of have to take the reins here you know, take what resonates here, but your partner's defensive and they're in pain because they don't feel your love. And maybe it's because you're giving everyone else attention and not them. You know, if you're socializing and they're like, you don't come home to me, or you're tired because when you go out, you come home and you're tired because you've hung out with the girls, you've hung out with the guys, and there's no room for me because this person's in pain. They want love, but they're defensive. Okay, so you got to do something about that. Do something about it, Libra. Okay, card deck 4, package 4, grouping 4. Wonderful news, grouping 4. How they see you is the Lovers. They want to commit, love, intimacy, come together, kissing, sex, all of it. They want romantic times. They want, see, this couple's having a picnic. They want private time with you. They want just to be, see, this couple's alone in this card. So you might need an excursion. You might need a getaway. You might need to reconnect. So like I said, with you plugging your relationship back in, it needs to be just the two of you. So if you're thinking about a vacation, not with the kids, just you and your partner. For those of you who are inquiring, you know, if you're just dating someone, how do they feel about you? I haven't picked up the second card yet, but how they feel about you is they're absolutely interested. Yep. And they are peeling back the layers. So they could be opening up to you and telling you the truth about them and telling you their truth, opening up, maybe sharing information about themselves. That's very intimate, right? When someone can be vulnerable to you. So if this person, you know, how they feel about you is that they feel they can be vulnerable to you and that they have support and that you offer them light. And when they're in your company, you are the light. That's beautiful. You have to tell me in some comments or send me an email. It's in the description box. I'd love to hear more about this. All the best to you, Libra. See you in February.